Hey guys, it's Dustin. Today is May the 28th. It is a Sunday. It's been a few days now. Not too much has happened. Not too much to report. All the young birds still doing fine. Eating fine, drinking fine. They're all used to the trap. I've still not put the bobs on it. For one, I'm actually not sure where they are, but it's probably right here. So it should not be hard to locate. I'm just not exactly sure where it went. But anyways, that doesn't really matter. It's right here somewhere. I'll find it when I actually need it. But there's just not an awful lot of point. I've got two more birds about ready to come over from over there. And I've got some more birds that are going to be coming from another guy. I could get them trap trained. I fed them a little too much, I guess. Their weight was down a little bit. I was trying to bring it up. But anyways, I could move forward with trap training them now, but I've already done some videos on how to do that. I already done that with some of them for you guys, so I don't really need to make that video for my channel, and there's not an awful lot of need for it, so I just kind of haven't. I probably will, though. Right now I do have something else taking up some of my time, though. This is Abby. Abby is my bunny rabbit. Where are you going? I'm not really sure what kind of rabbit Abby is, but obviously some kind of lop ear. Abby's pretty nice, so just kind of a lazy sit-around lap bunny. That's about as active as she gets, and that's only because it's evening now. She spent most of the afternoon just sitting on my lap watching Netflix with me, eating strawberries. I ate the strawberry, she ate the strawberry top. She doesn't like being picked up very much, but she does not mind people. Of course, if I thought she was going to run away, I wouldn't have brought her outside. Anyways, so she's out here with me. Got her yesterday. She was actually kind of an impulse purchase, but not one I regret. This is a pigeon channel and not a rabbit channel, but I have to show her off a little bit. She stays inside. One of the great things about rabbits is you can train them to a litter box. Supposedly it's pretty easy to do, but I don't know. I've only had her a day. Haven't really done that yet. So, we'll see. I mean, I don't think it will be difficult. It's not supposed to be, but I haven't actually done it yet, so I'm not going to tell y'all anything. Not sure how big she'll get though. Most of our domesticated rabbit breeds get pretty large, but I don't know. Anyways, she lives in the cage in my room. I brought Willie back outside. Willie really wanted to fly, and Willie just hasn't been getting all that much attention. Whereas Abby gets quite a bit more, besides just getting a lot of attention from me. My sisters love her and are always begging to hold her and play with her. Whereas they were not quite so quick to ask to play with Willie. No, Willie always flew away from me. I mean, don't get me wrong, with some training, pigeons make great pets, but I'm enjoying having Abby. I've already got lots of pigeons, so I'm gonna come hide underneath me. Anyways, I'll show you all the inside of the breeding loft, but I've got to do something to confine her. I'm not worried about her running away, but not best to leave small prey animals sitting out in the yard all by themselves without supervision. That's never a good idea. Kind of like her. Don't really want her getting eaten by any hawks or cats. So, anyways, let's step in here. I should have turned the light on. Didn't realize how dark it was going to be. We got this black spread roller baby right here, getting bigger, doing pretty well. Probably got a couple more weeks on him before he's out of the nest. These two babies, I haven't taken a real close look at them yet, actually. It looks like the one on the left may not be indigo. It looks like maybe just the one on the right is. But I don't know, they're kind of young, hard to tell. This guy is still sitting on 2 eggs. Also 2 eggs. And those are going to be their last eggs for the year. I'm done breeding racing homers now. I'm raising up what they've got underneath them, but I'm done breeding. They won't be mating and laying anymore. And then these guys down here, there are 2 babies hatched today. So, another opportunity to show any new people to my channel what a baby pigeon looks like. There it is. Here it is in comparison to an adult pigeon. But, kind of a day old, so I'm gonna stick it back with Dad there. There's 2 of them. Then, nothing from this nest box. I was hoping the white homers would be using it, but they're not. Here's Willie. Hey, Willie. See, Willie will still hang out with me. But I think Willie's liking being out here. He likes the space to fly around. And he'll probably get to fly with the rollers. This pair of rollers, this indigo spread cock, mated to a homozygous grizzle ash red hen. They still got 2 eggs. These guys still haven't laid, and I don't know why. Down here, Coco and Swift have got 2 eggs, and then the satinets also build a nest down here. I wish pigeons would stop building nests down here, but as long as you let them, they will. Anyways, so they've got an egg. As of late this morning, they only had 1 egg, so the second one could already have been laid, or it might be tomorrow sometime. Then again, young birds are growing up nice. This is the indigo ash red, and its sister, the indigo blue check hen. They're the 2 crosses, satinet roller crosses from this pair. So those are their siblings in there. And then Willie right here is also a roller satinet cross, and Willie does seem to be a cock. Anyways, Willie is directly related as a sibling to that one right there and that one right there. Now those 2 are nest mates, but Willie is from the pair of babies they had before them. Unfortunately, Willie's nest mate died as a baby. But we got our ash red check and its nest mate, this black spread rollers from that nest box, directly related to that one. And then their older sibling, this it's probably just like an ash red T-check roller. So they're all doing fine. Oh, this pair of babies, they've kind of moved over here to the corner, but y'all can see they're getting bigger. So nothing there anymore. Of course, that's their dad right there, sitting on eggs, their sibling eggs, and that's the hen right there. This is the roller that is being mated to that one, and this is their first baby of the year. His first baby at all. I don't know if that one's ever had babies before. I got it as an adult. Anyways, so looking real nice. It's an indigo, not an indigo, a grizzle, sorry, and it's got nice white wings and white tail, and obviously its crop is pretty full. It's been eaten. That's fine. It needs to grow, and you can see it's pretty little. I don't think it's a runt or anything, but its dad is a real small roller. Its mom was a real small roller. Willie's still right here with me. Anyways, so that just seems to be a genetic thing with them, but that's fine. I like that. Willie's preening my hair. Anyways, that's actually something I want to breed for. I will breed her back to her dad. I want to make smaller rollers. I like the smaller birds. I don't think there's much else to show you. Just about to be able to flip my calendar back over. So their eggs hatched today, today's the 28th. Have to band them on the 3rd, and the 2nd and 3rd is when Coco and Swift's eggs should be hatching, which is the pair down there. Say bye, Willie. Willie, say bye. He said sorry. I'm back in my room now, just because I figured I'd show y'all. Baby guppies are growing. Every time I count, I get 18, so I'm guessing that must be how many there are, but I started out with 20, and it's very possible that I've miscounted. But I keep coming with 18, and I've been counting guppies for quite a while, so that's probably how many are in here. Some of them are starting to get their color to them, like that one. Unfortunately, I still don't have a working hood on here, so it's hard to see. Now the guppies are doing fine, and the dwarf hairgrass is actually still alive. Not spreading and carpeting the bottom, of course, because it doesn't have enough light. But it is still alive, so that's nice. That one right there, you see it coloring up. I'm sure it just looks black on camera, and in reality it is just about black, but it's a kind of a really dark navy blue color that they've got. Or at least that's what their mom is. That's what they're starting to look like. Of course, need to put more water in here. It should be, the water level should be up here and here somewhere, but... And then over here is Abby. I put one of these bottles on here, but later decided to just give her a water bowl. I'm pretty sure she's been drinking from the water bowl, and she's not drunk out of this at all, so I'm just going to take this off. Put the screen dish here underneath the wire because it was dripping. But actually it feels dry now, so maybe it's not dripping anymore. She's got a feeder full of food. I'm not too worried about how much she eats right now because she's still real young and growing. I'm not sure exactly how old she is, but she's still young and growing, so I'm not too worried about her getting fat or anything. Not that that seems like a big issue anyway, since that's kind of what domesticated rabbits, for the most part, are bred to be. Rabbits actually make for a very good meal, but she's some kind of a loppier rabbit. Anyways, I give her fresh food too. Right now all that's still left is a strawberry top there, but she's gotten strawberries, she's gotten apples, she gets different kinds of lettuce. Lettuce is actually not very nutritional, she doesn't eat very much of that, but different kinds of leafy vegetables. We got some celery the other day too. I supplement it, and obviously she gets some time out in the yard where she can eat the grass and the clover, dandelion, all that stuff. She's got a box. There's hay in there. Makes nice bedding. She's got a stick in here she can chew on. She hasn't chewed on it yet, but she may. She's pretty calm, pretty chill. She probably won't get up if I open the door. Now, she does not like to be picked up, though. She doesn't mind being pet. As long as she doesn't think I'm going to pick her up, she'll be fine. See, she's not even getting up. But the moment that I were to try and stick my hand up underneath her, she knows. She says, nope, not having that. And then she'll go into her box so that I don't pick her up. I can pet her all I want. I can pet her, scratch her, and rub her, give her treats, any of that. And she's just fine. But the moment I try to pick her up, she said, nope, nope, not having that. Her box. Because this wire, right, this rabbit wire, I put it in here. This was actually a dog crate. I put it in there. It's been like that for a little while, but because of that, it's not completely flat. So I had to tie this wire through the corner of the box and tie it around there to stop the box from being moved around by her. But that means I can just untwist it and pull the box out. Makes it pretty easy to get her out. I don't usually have to pick her up, but again, here she is back out already. As long as, see, I can't pick her up by her head, so she knows I'm not going to. She's fine, but... Where'd you go? Where'd you go, Abby? She just laid down there. Y'all, it's dark, y'all probably can't see. Maybe it'll focus. Anyway, she's all sprawled out in there, having a good time. Not sure how long it'll take her to outgrow this cage, though she could certainly do to have a bigger one anyways. I'll probably build her something. We actually do have a rabbit hutch outside, but I like having her inside. Got some chicks too, but I'm not going to show you all those right now. They just look like little chicks. I'll probably show them to y'all once they get older. I got 2 more golden sea brights, and then I got another one. I can't remember what it's called. That's pretty much all there is for the animals right now. She's probably not going to come back out right now. She's settled. She's laid down in there. Anyways, I figured I would take this time to... Oh, and also, ignore this. This is not trash. This is my little brother's candy. and that was the best place I could find to sit it, because the mice have gotten really bad and they will get into anything. And the fish hangs on the wall right there on that screw, but with the cage here, you can't hang the fish. But it seems like I was able to do it, and I don't remember exactly how. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyways, so I figured I would take this time to bestow a little bit of rabbit knowledge on y'all. I do know more about more animals than just pigeons. There's plenty of controversy on the pelleted diet. I would say go ahead and give them the pellets. Well, those are actually more like little sticks. For the most part, that's what she eats, and I don't think that you would have any trouble with that. But I also supplement with fresh fruits and veggies, as well as she gets to eat basically whatever while she's outside in the yard. Basically, just do your research and check to make sure whatever you want to feed her is not poisonous, and keep in mind that lettuce has almost no nutritional value whatsoever. So I wouldn't bother giving them much of that. But other than that, there's some misconceptions about rabbits. To be honest, she's kind of, and I've only had her for 2 days, so I can only say so much about her, but she seems to be more of the exception rather than the rule. Rabbits are a lot more energetic and hyper than people realize. They'll scratch and stuff. I've not had too much of a problem with her. She mostly will just sit in my lap. She doesn't do too much. She just kind of lets me play with her and lets me pet her, which is fine. That's kind of what I wanted. It was a lap animal anyways. But not all rabbits are that way. They may just want to run around and stuff and not have anything to do with you. And she doesn't seem to particularly enjoy being petted. She just doesn't really care very much. But they don't like to be picked up. When you do pick them up, make sure that you secure their back feet, because they do not like their feet hanging limp, but especially not their back feet. I kind of scoop her up by the butt, holding onto her back legs, and keep her front legs on my arm. And if she can kind of tuck her head in between my arm and my body, which she wasn't really doing earlier when I picked her up, but if I can kind of hold her like a football with her head kind of in between my arm and my body, then she likes that. She feels fairly secure, fairly comfortable. But they don't really like being picked up. Now, she doesn't mind being petted or anything, but she doesn't like being picked up too much. Male rabbits are called bucks, and female rabbits are called does, just like with deer. I'm pretty sure that she's a girl. My dad has had rabbits before, and he took a look, and he flipped her over and looked, and he said he was pretty sure she was a girl, but it is hard to tell when they're young like this. And again, I'm not sure exactly how old she is, but she's fairly young. She's evidently some kind of a lop-eared rabbit, but I'm not exactly sure what kind, and to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if her parents were 2 different breeds. But I, of course, give her plenty of food, plenty of fresh food, plenty of water. She'll always have fresh water. I did give her a stick to chew on. Rabbits are rodents, just like squirrels, mice, rats, guinea pigs, beavers. They're all rodents. I think guinea pigs are rodents. Anyways, so they've got the teeth that never stop growing and wear down easier in the back than they do in the front, which keeps them a sharp edge on them at all times. So you do want to be careful of that. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do about her nails, because of course her nail, I don't know why this wire wants to dip down over here, but look, it's got slack over here when it could pull down tight. That one is pulled tight. I don't know. Obviously this water bowl is kind of heavy. But anyways, I'm not sure what I'm going to do about her nails, because obviously her nails are not going to get worn down on this wire. They're just going to grow out, and let me tell you, her nails are sharp. So I'll probably have to trim them or something. When I eventually, when they dig and stuff, it helps keep their nails trimmed down, but she doesn't have anything to dig in. And then, let's see. Rabbits have really thin skin, so best to avoid bathing them, because you don't want to try and towel dry them. I don't see why you wouldn't with a blow dryer, but it's just kind of best to avoid it, and keep that in mind. They don't, I've heard of rabbits wearing harnesses and wearing leashes, and I'm sure that some of them can learn to do that, but I've also heard of them flipping out and killing themselves when a harness was put on them, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend that but I may eventually try it with her, but you'd probably want to work them up to that real slow, or just avoid it in general. And I'm not a rabbit expert, but this is just some kind of some of the general stuff that I know. Of course, a bigger cage would certainly not hurt, but she gets plenty of time outside the cage anyways. I'm on summer break now. I can spend plenty of time with her. My sisters absolutely adore her, and my cousins have already been texting and saying that tomorrow I need to come over to their house and bring my rabbit so they can play with her. So I don't think that she's going to have any trouble getting attention and getting time out of her cage. But I'll build her something. Excuse me, had to burp. I'll build her something bigger eventually. I'm not really sure how big she'll get, but usually, as a general rule with animals, at least domesticated animals, the larger they are, usually the calmer they are, breed-wise. So, I don't know. She's got pretty big back feet. Of course, rabbits always have large back feet, but hers are, you know, even larger than what I would expect for her. So, maybe that's a sign she'll get big. I don't know. I don't think lop ears are a particularly large breed. I mean, kind of a medium-sized, I think. I mean, she'll get, you know, bigger than she is now for sure, but I don't know. They had them at our local farm and garden where I buy pigeon food. I went in yesterday to get pigeon food and decided to get some more banty chicks while I was there. And I was sure that we had starter grower feed, which is just the little baby chicken food. I'm sure we had some at the house. Well, after I got home, come to find out we did, but my dad had decided he wasn't going to get any more chicks, and so he didn't think we needed it anymore, and mixed it in with the older chicken's food just to get rid of it. And so I missed that by a day. So I had to go back and get some more. I picked my sister up from school. My sisters are still in school, and we headed up to the farm and garden. And I actually ran into a friend there, and so we were standing around the chickens talking. She was thinking about getting chicks. I was pointing out some of the different breeds, kind of just telling her some of the different stuff about them. Someone else came and started asking me stuff because they thought I worked there, but of course I don't. But I saw something move out of the corner of my eye, and I went over and looked, and they had a metal galvanized. It's kind of like it's some kind of a tub for probably for water, maybe for feed, but probably just for water. Anyways, it's always sitting there, but it's never had anything in it before, and there's nothing on top of it like the chicks have heater lights on top of them, but this one didn't, so I hadn't even thought about it at all. But come to find out, there were rabbits in there. My sister wanted one very badly. To be honest, I've wanted one for a while. You can see her in there cleaning herself. Anyways, so I told her we probably weren't, but I went and asked how much they were. They were only $12. A 25-pound bag of food for them was only $9, so wound up splurging and getting a rabbit. But that's not a impulse purchase I've come to regret, so I already had plenty of stuff for them. But I think that's about it. They're very soft and they shed, so nope, and she's coming back out to say bye. Or not. Oh well. And I just heard her fall over. She's done. She's gonna take a break. She takes a lot of breaks. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. That was a pretty short update, even though I included Abby here. But she and I will probably hang out outside a little longer, let her get some more time outside, let her eat some grass. If you wanna see more of her, let me know. I'm sure she'll make it into some more videos, but this is a pigeon channel, so it's not all about her. But thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos. I get closer and closer to racing. I'll be building my new loft very soon. Basically, I'm waiting on a friend to find out about prices for some lumber, and then I'll buy that and start building. So, but thanks for watching, guys. Take care.